Alright, what's up guys? I know you're mad at me. Where the F have I been with these reviews? But let me tell y'all, school has been taking it out for me. Allergy season has literally tried to kill me. I'm starting work in the next week or so I've been busy left and right. I've only been able to watch it like the day after on Hulu, the episodes. So this review is basically reviewing the reviewing the last 5 episodes of Good Trouble. Basically, I'm just going over cliff notes because I don't want to make this too lengthy, you know, considering that I missed like the last 5 weeks of reviewing. Well, actually the last 4. Episode 8 is going to count for my review. So I'm just going to do a cliff notes of basically the main things I took away from the episodes, and we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled programming. And with my Good Trouble reviews, I'll probably film it Wednesday morning just because I have the time to actually watch and do a review before I go out for the day. So, let's go ahead and get this thing popping. So, episode 4, we see Judge Wilson invite all the clerks over to his house for a barbecue, and basically it's the worst idea ever. Callie and the clerks, you know, they play a game that he puts on, and literally it just runs completely south because they actually win like a round. And, you know, basically Callie finds out that Judge Wilson's son, he is basically on house arrest for something he did a while back. We don't know what, but we know that he's hiding it because he said that their son is studying abroad. So we see that later on coming up in the season. Meanwhile, Mariana, she's dealing with a whole work thing about lack of diversity, being like lacking female diversity and like actual like people of color. And it goes into like emphasis, especially when she's doing like a shoot for Speculate, and she basically have to be on the brochure. You know how in the brochures, like with colleges or like companies, they have like a whole like setting of people of different colors and races and genders. Yeah, they doing that for marketing purposes. They always do that all the time. We've been known that. So she wants to speak up, but she ends up not doing it because she's afraid of the consequences about her affecting her job. So yeah, we have that in there. So that's episode 4, pretty much sums it up. Episode 5, the mamas are in town. I was so excited. The mamas come over and they accidentally eat weed cookies. They accidentally have weed cookies, and we find out some stuff about the mamas that we didn't know. Lena, she was running for I think I see on the council, but she dealt with like several races, which I was so mad about. I wanted to punch that dude. Like, do not mess with Lena. Also, Steph, we actually see her kind of get paranoid about Dennis, about him sleeping with younger girls. And we actually find out Dennis actually had a wife and a child who died from cancer. And he's divorced, and he basically gave up everything just to be kind of like a nomad and, you know, live in the coterie with a lot of younger people who aren't married with kids. So we learned that. Also, Callie and Gael. My God. Listen, we have Callie, Gael, Brian, and then, my goodness, I'm literally trying to think of. So Davia and Mariana. Davia, you had no right to call Gael at the dinner table. I know Ryan's your friend, but also Gael and Callie, your roommates. That ain't gonna work. And also, Mariana, do not spread your sister's business at dinner, okay? Your mamas don't need to know that you guys are having sex. Even though y'all are in your 20s, parents still don't want to know you're having sex, okay? Basically, we see Callie kind of like saying, like, she kind of wants more. She kind of wants more. And Gael is indecisive, as always. Oh, gosh. Okay, so episode 6, we kind of centers around, like, Jasmine and Mariana within, like, Speculate. We see Jasmine, Gael's sister, who is trans, and she's basically dealing with discrimination in the workplace when she's basically denied a job because basically her legal name still goes by on her paycheck. So Callie enlisted Jamie to help, and we see them have a kiss, and Gael gets a little jealous. So I'm just like, well, dude, you don't want to be exclusive, so why are you getting mad? Meanwhile, Mariana, she's dealing with her own stuff at work. She's being shut out of projects. She finds an ally named Raj, but Raj takes the wrong, like, gets mixed signals and accidentally kisses her, and she feels some type of way. She also runs into the boss to Speculate, and, you know, it's kind of like foreshadowing that he may be on the spectrum, kind of, because he has these little things that he toys with just to keep him calm. So yeah, Mariana, she's officially out. She's officially X'd out Raj, so she's basically on her own again. We get to episode 7. We see some blind dates happening. We see Davia, her getting a new man. Let me tell you, her guy, I see him staying around for a little bit because he is fine as hell. We see Davia kind of get revenge sex because her married boyfriend lied to her, and she took a selfie with the guy she was sleeping with. I'm like, Davia, let's not do that. Alice, we see some progression. Sumi, she's basically planning the wedding. Alice goes on a date. She brings her back to the apartment, only for Sumi to knock on the door saying, Mira canceled the wedding. And Alice, we see her kind of have some like, hey, I'm gonna busy for a minute, but she kind of can't focus because, you know, she's worried about Sumi. I'm like, dude, we just went back like 3 steps. But then the next morning, Sumi calls Mira and the wedding's back on. And Alice actually calls into the radio that the girl was working at asking, hey, can I get a second chance? And she said yes, so it's great. So Callie and Gael, we have them as like a side story. Callie's trying to study for the bar. Gael's trying to finish his pieces. They can't get enough of each other. The whole pack lasts like 3 hours. And basically they go off on each other, basically because Callie instantly panics that she's not gonna pass. And basically the next morning we see them like, look, we see them kind of break up, but that ain't gonna last. So episode 8 is the Jesus episode that's been teasing for like the last 3 months ever since the premiere. So we see him basically come to LA, kind of like looking for something to do like with his like tiny house idea, and he basically gets an offer from Dennis's old like corporate friend. Mariana's jealous because she has to go through all this stuff at work. Meanwhile, Jesus actually wants to beat up the guys. But we see some progress with Mariana at work. Basically, the HR lady finds out that she's been shut out of projects, and she goes to the team leader. Can't remember his name, but I don't want to because he is a butthole. And basically, she comes at him. She's able to like have some stability at work. Meanwhile, Jesus hooks up with Callie's clerk person, Rebecca. And we also find out that Rebecca actually dealt with sexual harassment from a previous judge she was clerking for. And this pushes Callie to ask Judge Wilson if they can take some action towards, you know, this past judge just to protect other clerks. And we're about to see that extended into the next episode because, you know, Callie, she is kind of playing with fire a little bit. She doesn't know if Rebecca's okay with it. Also, Rebecca might find out about Malika living at the coterie, so we are about to see all that play out in episode 10. I'm very excited. I'm going to be back on these reviews, I promise. I'm going to be doing a Grownish Junket review later today. And also, Star comes back in like less than 2 weeks, so you already know I'm reviewing that. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think. It's your girl, peace out, more love. Have a great weekend. Bye.